Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
As we approach the holiday season, we need to be aware of the potential dangers that festivities can pose to our pets. On this Lifestyle Live podcast episode, Tom Dock of Noah's Animal Hospitals shares the hazards to consider. Holiday decorations can be enticing for pets, but so are a few other items you may not think about. This is the Lifestyle Live podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Tom Dock is here. Holidays are very stressful for us, but obviously our pets as well. And there's some things that sometimes we may forget that we've maybe sat out or done for the holidays, right?
Yeah, so let's be careful with three different categories. Decorations like ornaments in the trees.
Yes.
Decorations like plants. And then, of course, the food, okay?
Yeah.
So just to run it down real quick, you know, people worry about the Christmas tree. Yeah, if your dog chews on it, if your cat knocks it over, it could break the glass ornaments. There's electrical cords that puppies and kittens can chew on. Sure. That's to be concerned about. Snow globes, did you know that they have antifreeze?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, so if that gets broken or if it's leaking, make sure that gets cleaned up pretty well, okay? Plants, let's remember that poinsettias are not as deadly as people think, okay?
Yeah.
There's urban legend, right? But holly, and I don't have holly here, this is an actual fir,
okay,
but these are plastic holly berries right here, okay? The holly berries are very toxic, but even these plastic berries, if the dog chews on them, the cat chews on them, it can cause an obstruction.
Sure.
Okay, but the big thing I want to tell people, and you know what I'm talking about
as soon as you brought it in, I was like, oh yeah.
Is the tinsel and the garland, right? The way that this catches light, the way that it moves as people walk past it, it's really stimulating to cats, okay? And so they're going to swallow it. It causes what we call a linear foreign body. One end is stuck in the stomach, the other end's down here, and the intestine keeps moving back and forth in a sawing motion.
Oh my gosh.
It can cut through, cause a real big severe problem. So that's an emergency. You need to get to your veterinarian.
Yeah, and these are all things, you bring this up not because these are hypotheticals, but these are things that like you've seen and that happen quite often, unfortunately.
Right. I've had a Persian kitten chew through an electrical cord during Christmas time. My coworker, who we teach our Noah's Animal Hospitals employees things, her dog was given to her because it was surrendered because he had chewed through an electrical cord and they couldn't afford the medical care for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so these things really do happen. I think beyond the ornaments and stuff, really it's the food.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we leave it out, right? Like, especially during holiday parties or whatever, you may have candy sitting on a dish next to a table. It's not very hard for a cat or a dog to get up and get those things.
No, and we just saw data came across yesterday from Pet Poison Helpline. Chocolate is #1 on the list for dogs and like #3 on the list for cats, you know, which is surprising to me. It only takes about an ounce of milk chocolate per pound of body weight to cause a very severe reaction. So even a bag, this was, I think I looked, I know I have my glasses on, something like 9 ounces, you know, something like that. So a 10-pound dog eating all these little Hershey Kisses could be problematic, okay? And then we start thinking about dark chocolate, baking chocolate. We're using cocoa powder in our ingredients and that's left out on the counter. Those are even more problematic. So call your veterinarian or call Pet Poison Helpline, ASPCA, Pet Poison Control. All those numbers can be found and see if you even need to go to the veterinarian.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form